not a joke. Most people that are married, those that are not married, those that are young, just yesterday again, 9 years child took a life just because the mother refused your phone, mom. The baby took a life. The question is, where are we going? What is literally happening? Is this okay? So that is why we brought story to tell. You would love to encourage somebody. Those that feel free to step here, sit with me here, or Dr. Martha, because we love to have chats with people live. Would love you to continue tuning in. And whenever you feel that truly you talk to them and let them know that I am here, I've got a story to tell somebody out there on how I managed to overcome this depression, on how I managed to fight this addiction, on how I managed to fight this pain, this grievancy, because, you know, and most people tend to try, mock your pain. No, my dear, there's no pain that is small, because the only person who is feeling that heavy weight on their shoulder is the person that is carrying it. So that is why we appreciate every testimony that you bring here, because I know it is not only me that is going to be built by it. There is equally an individual out there longing to hear from you and be built by you. Feel you would love to come back. I know we have had several people that we have interactions with here, but then again, we still need people to be coming through. So, oh, I've just received a message here. So, I need you to bring like your stories, your issues, topics, so that a lot of people out there can be encouraged. There are a lot of people that are fighting issues out there, and these issues really needs to be, oh no, I'm sorry to say, but where you are heading, you're heading yourself to an early grave. I thought to myself, maybe taking my life is what is just okay for me. But then again, I had people that were there to encourage me. I had people that were there to inspire me. I had people that were there to talk to me. Taking your own life is not a thing. Killing yourself is not a thing. But I appreciate and kudos to those that really walked with me in that journey, because it was never easy. It was literally not easy, and it will never be easy. So those that would love to interact with me, send messages, you can still continue using the same line that is on the screen. And would love to work on their issues. Would really love to really find a way of how they can help themselves. There are a lot of people that are dying in silence, you know. But you know, you are welcome. Those that would want to be with us live here, so that we can have this chat, so that you can't just be seeing me on the screen. We have a one-on-one chat. Me, you, and Dr. Martha. Then you are welcome. You just need to literally call us so that we can have fun. Okay, so we have this message. Okay, I've received a message from Bellington, and he's saying, hi, my name is Bellington. Hi, Bellington, and thank you so much for coming through. It reads, I would know where you are coming from and your other name. Bellington, after this, I would advise that there is a mental health specialist that I quite know well. I would love you to specialist. And please, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for coming through. This is what we are looking for. This is what we are here. So please keep this number and then forward me a message. After this program, I will make arrangements with you on it is even better, so that we can make arrangements on how we can meet and have this nice chat with a mental health specialist. Thank you so much. Another message. Good afternoon. Oh, he wants to have a chat with mental health specialist. I think I would really love to engage my friend. I have a colleague who is a mental health specialist and really would love to have this conversation with a lot of people out there. This is so good that there are a lot of people that would really love to have this chat with mental health specialists. And I think there are a lot of mental health specialists that have been out there, but I thank you because I would really love to have a chat with one of the mental health specialists so that we can see how we can push this forward and how we can help a lot of people. Yourself out there. You need to take care of your mental health. Because the reason why that business is failing is because your mental health, your machine, your power machine out there is literally affected by what is going on. That is why it needs to be worked on so that whatever is surrounding you, everything else that you have been working on can be worked on as well. You don't need to feel ashamed of expressing yourself. It is not being weak when you tell somebody your issue. It is being human, because that's why we are called human beings. But other people mistake it, because what they think is that, no, if I tell this person will think I'm not human, I'm not a man. And other people tend to say, Mamuna Samalila, my guy, you just die. If it means crying when you're in pain, cry. Because you're being human, you're not being weak. If you say, because I'm a man, I need to do this, I don't need to do that, you're killing yourself. That's not being a man. You need to be human by expressing yourself. We differ in how we express ourselves. I can come to you in tears. Please, do not laugh at me. I'm just trying to express myself so that I don't die in silence. So to those that would really, really love to interact with us, that would really love to communicate with us and encourage somebody out there, the number is still playing on the screen. You can call directly, or you can send us the message so that we can read it to the people out there so that they get to know that truly I am not the only person that is saying I've been affected by issues. No. So that they get to know that there are a lot of people out there that really needs somebody they can talk to. Sometimes it's because family members do not even give us a listening ear. Sometimes, yes. Because you'd come out openly, share your issue with your brother, your sister, your parents, and they will just laugh at that. Not knowing that that has been so deep. That is why somebody is really opening up to you so that you give them a listening ear. You talk to them. They tell you your issues. So please, to those that have been mistaken, because there are a lot of people that have been defining mental health differently. Others, when you talk about mental health, the only thing that comes is muntu na magamba, pamuganda, asabaira, adoba mansima, adoba vintu vosiana siana, vigubu. That's what just comes into our mind. Literally not knowing that it's not about that. There are a lot of women that are married, women that are single, women that are in childbearing, women out there, men that are battling with these things, and yet we overlook it, thinking that, ni so chabe, this is what society has been giving us. But please, you need to know that it is not about society. It's actually a lot of people that are having issues and are calling forth for that one individual to give them a listening ear. Others just say, banamulo, family kwawa, we know. After che ankalana business, it's because of this. No, it's not because of that. Those that have been on social media can attest to the fact that, yes, there are a lot of suicides. I've just been here for a few minutes, but once I go back to my phone, what I'll see is different. People taking their lives, people killing themselves, people doing this, people doing that, because people are depressed. People's mental health needs to be checked. But how can they, if at all we are there to stigmatize them, if at all we are there to call them names, abanabeve, abanabeve? No. There are a lot of people that are out there wanting somebody they can talk to, but when they look at Africa, Africa is saying, Muntwanga, the moment you just open that mouth, you'll see how many people begin to laugh at you. And that shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the case. Because there are a lot of people out there are failing to open up. That's why you need to know that even when God came, Christ came, he did not come for the righteous. He came for the sinners. Because he knew, once I go for the righteous, the sinners will be mocked, will be laughed at. And they'll fail to accept Jesus as their Lord and Savior. Because they'll be saying, you came for the clean. You did not come for us who are filthy, who are with rags. You came for those that are perfect. So you see, in this life, every person has one thing next to you. You may never know. That laughter may lead somebody to an early grave. You are thinking, I'm just joking, it was just a joke, not knowing that that was fuel to the fire that was in them. You pushed them to go and kill themselves because they knew that even John, when enze chetekela, munzanga besti, anise kaso. So which means there's nothing left for me. So even as we are having this topic, please, I really advise that we take it really, really serious, because there are a lot of people that are having this issue. There are a lot of people that are fighting this, and we are overlooking it. We need to pay particularly attention, knowing that you are not the only person that is having issue. And even that person who is laughing at you, if you check them well, they are not 100%. We are having one issue or another that we are fighting. So those that have been following us, it's every Thursday, that's when we bring you this topic, I overcame. You tell your story on how you overcame. You tell that somebody, not only yourself. You know, you have been keeping that testimony to yourself for a long time. How you overcame your depression, your pain, your shame, how people mocked you. You've been keeping that to yourself, but it's high time that you step forward and encourage somebody out there that, my dear, there is also me that went through this, and here I am. There's also me that has been in pain. There's also me that has been traumatized by A, B, C, D. But now, here I am. I have fought this fight. I have run this race. And that's why I stand here to testify that there is a God that literally can help you run this race. You are not alone. That is why there are so many people that are longing to join us. Please, you are welcome. You can call me, you can call Martha, you can tell us that you are willing to step forward and discuss with us this topic so that we can see how we can be able to help somebody out there, because we need to extend this not only to ourselves, but even to somebody out there, reaching out to the unreached, those that have been thinking suicide is the only option. Those are the people that we are looking forward to. We really need to speak to that somebody. Be of help to your neighbor. Be of help to that somebody who has been coming to you. Sometimes it is important that you just listen. If you have got nothing to say, please listen. Because a lot of people are taking their own lives because you just said, imwe na imwe. Niso chabe na iwe. After all, guys. That's why people tend to be quiet. They don't address these issues because they know that as I know that in the guys. And what's more, there are men of God and women of God that are fighting issues. You know, at some point somebody told me that you are a woman of God. I didn't know that you can also cry. My friend, I am a woman of God, yes. But again, when it hurts, it hurts. It's just that we have the one who comforts us. As we are getting comfort from people, we choose also to run to our God, the Creator, who comforts us even the more, who gives us the hope, because he came to give hope to the hopeless. So even with you, it is never to me or doctor. Didn't know that now a woman of God na wewe vangachite vaso, vangaride, vangapite mu vaso. My dear, there is fire to each and every soul out there. But what we are just advocating for is that do not be the fuel that will contribute to that fire so that somebody can take their life. Be the hope that somebody would need. So those that are willing to step forward, those that have got contributions so that somebody can be reached out there, you are welcome. Your views are welcome. Your topics on what you want us to talk about are welcome. If you want to come here, step forward and share your story, you are welcome as well. Because I know there are some people that are saying cameras are not for me. Or maybe the world will look at my story and say, Tinamuona George, akamba banamuchita so, wafunse anyway. If you ask them, they have issues, but they are failing to step forward. They are failing to tell somebody that this has been my issue. But you know, when you let it out, you are not only letting it out, but you are helping yourself. For me, I thought, you see? And there are a lot of people that are in jail. Sometimes I normally do services in prisons and ask me, there are a lot of people that are battling depression and others are regretting their actions. Guys, I would have been out there enjoying my freedom or with my family. So you see, the decisions that you tend to make today because of your mental aspect can either build you. If you are out there and you feel this is certainly for you, you want to come and contribute to this program, you are welcome. Because what we need is a chain of people that would give hope, challenges. That's what we need. I need it myself because I'm still learning. I need to upgrade myself. I need to see on how I can fight certain things because I know that there are a lot of battles ahead of me. There are a lot of things that I need to fight. There are a lot of challenges. There are a lot of issues, you see? So that's what we need. That's why we're calling for you. If you feel this is an interesting topic for you and you feel you would want to be a contributor to this, the number is still on the screen. Get it? Send us a message and we will definitely reach out to you. We will definitely connect you. That's if you want to be connected to health professionals, mental health specialists out. There are so many people that have given up because of so many disappointments. That's also depression. That's also an aspect that contributes to depression. That's also an aspect that contributes to mental health. You see, you've been disappointed and most people think when you're disappointed once, they are hours. That really hurts and confuses people. It can even lead someone to take their own life. But we say, unless we fike kali 50. It's a tapitamo kali 50, we're not disappointed kali 50. And we are still kicking. That's the story we would love to hear from you. How did you manage to kick forward even after being disappointed this many times? That's what we want to hear from you. How did you manage to pull through? Because there are people that have given up and have taken their own lives. There are mothers, just one mother, something I read on Facebook the other day, because I follow up these stories and I make up my story birth to this bouncing baby girl boy. Then you just end up throwing that child in a pit. The question is, what was in the mother's mind? What was she told? What did she hear? What is it that went wrong for this person to do what they did? And they just forget that child just like that. And you feel it's something that you can call normal? No. No. That's why we really need you. We need mothers. We need people that are married. We need to hear from you. How do you do it? Because I equally am interested. Because how about those that have got 5, 10? How are they? How about our parents? Because for me, we are 14 of us in our family. Same mother, same father. 14. I wonder, are they able to help us? Read like, how was it easy for them to feed us from 1 to 30? Breakfast, lunch, supper. What was happening? Those are the things that we need to hear from you, because literally that really affects you. And people tend to think, no, my dear, there, we need you. We need your views. We need you to step forward. Talk to us. What is it that you want us to do? What topic do you have in mind that you want us to talk about? So remember, this program will be every Thursday, 16 hours exactly. And this program is run by Dr. Martha Nanaka. Most people know as Martha Nanaka. I call her my friend, my sister, because she's a sister. But you see, We will need you every Thursday. We will need your input. We will need your contributions. We will need that person who just step forward and say, this is me. And to every viewer out there, if you just want to be following us, that we have people here with us that are telling stories. They will tell you the challenges they had, how they overcame, how they fought what they fought, whatever it is that they underwent, how they managed to pull through and become what they have become. We've had reverends, we've had bishops here telling how they managed it. And I could look at myself. I'm not even a bishop. I'm not even a reverend. And yet I feel like this. How about this man? How did they manage? So you see, it's not only you that is getting inspired by what goes on this program, but it's equally us. It's equally me. You are wiring me. You are helping me to take care of somebody out there. You are helping me to know how to talk to somebody out there. If I encounter a situation like this, I'll be able to remember you. There's this John, there's this person who did this, and made me where I am. I'll be able to remember you. But if you are just there, like it says in our African culture and custom that, muntu wanga, nikuvizungira ati kumi na fieribwe, kuya fena de kumandap. Hinka maena ndeya fena yena. You see, certain things, some people, you need to look at the gravity and then be able to question, do I need this? But in a case where you feel you literally need help, please talk to somebody, call that somebody. There are health professionals, there are counselors in facilities, different facilities who are advocating for this. And that's why maybe I would say we would need more and more mental health specialists to be joining us, which I think we would look forward to, so that we can have one or two. And to those that would love to come and share their story with us, you are certainly welcome. You need to always remember that it is not being weak or stupid when you pull out yourself, when you cry, when you tell your story. No, you are just being human, because you are taking, you are learning on how to take care of your mental health aspect. That is what is happening. So you see, if you are out there and you feel, for me, I would just love to step forward and talk to somebody out there, you are welcome. Even next week, Thursday, we can have you. We'll be glad to have you here on stage, so that you can talk to somebody out there and tell them that you're not the only person that is fighting that. There's been me who went through A, B, C, D and literally managed to overcome. So those that are listening to us and those that have been listening to us, you are certainly welcome. And you will continue now to see more of me, more of Martha, unless otherwise. And more of the people that will be calling forth to come and join us. So remember, it's every Thursday, 16 hours, Litovia TV. It's on Martha Nanaka, I Overcame. So remember, we've been talking about how to take care of your mental health. So to those that are out there and would really to text, would really love to text, would really love to call me, would really love to talk to any of us, please, wherever you are, we invite you to join us every Thursday, 16 hours, so that you can have this beautiful interaction with us, so that we can have this chat with us. Remember, mental health kills. Mental health ruins a lot of things. Those that have been studying mental health, those that have been mental health specialists, they literally know what we are talking about. That's why they don't even joke about this when it comes to mental health. I took in interest in this, and then I learned that truly mental health is serious. It's a very, very, very serious thing that most of us really need to concern about. So those that are out there would really love to talk about their mental health aspects, their trauma, their challenges, and every other issue that they have been encountering. Please, when you are there, we need you here. We need you to come and tell us. Talk to me personally. that Mercy, this is how I managed. This is how I would love you to walk this issue through. This is how I would love you to fight this issue. You're not the only person, but there is also me that has been battling this. That's why I need you to listen to me. We invite bishops, we invite pastors, because we do not only need health professionals, but we also need bishops, we also need deliverance, we need pastors, because we know that it is biblical aspect that is also needed in walking through this journey, in overcoming. That is why I believe even Dr. Martha came up with this program, because when I listened to her story one day, I began to imagine, because I thought maybe she has just been okay, especially those days when I used to listen to this most song that I love, Natotela Bayao. I said, there are people who can pray like this. When I listened to her story, then I realized that, you see, for somebody to move from point A to where they are, there are a lot of battles that are being fought. There are a lot of challenges. There are a lot of issues. There are a lot of pain, tears. Most of us have just been listening to her music. But when I sat with her, listened to her, and then I realized that, you see, it's not easy. It's actually not easy. It is not easy. That's why those that have never taken interest in listening to her story, it's still on YouTube, on Martha Nanaka, I Overcame. I think that's the first story that you'll be able to see on YouTube. Listen to that. Then you know for sure what we are talking about, that people are being through a lot. You don't just look at their clothes. Don't just look at the smiles. You know, there are a lot of hidden tears behind these smiles that we give you. So you need to take good care of me. Even as I sit here, I still need your story. I still need your testimony. I still need you here to come and talk to that somebody out there, so that together we can overcome. So next week, Thursday, we would love that somebody that would love to come through, talk to us, advise or encourage somebody out there. And let them know. Talk to us. Tell me how you overcame, because I would really be interested. I would really be interested in whatever it is that you wanted to share with me. For me, I'm not even married. I would love to hear even from someone who is married. How do you manage? How has it been? How is it? Because a lot has been happening and a lot of issues have been going on. People are getting depressed almost every single day. People are getting divorced in courts and what. You look at the issues, and you analyze them, and then you think, if this matter was sorted out, of the two of them had really sat and discussed this out, would it have ended this way? Is the question that I ask myself sometimes. No. But most of the time, it's because we follow the silence culture. Keep quiet and everything will be okay. Yeah, you need to know that the more you continue to be quiet, the more you are killing yourself. Forgetting that it started from way back. Somebody didn't respect you. Somebody did this and that. You didn't do this and that. But then again, you didn't pay attention. You didn't want to talk to them. You didn't want to address that matter. Hence, you continued piling it up, up until it ended somewhere else. So, you see, you need to, if you've forgotten the things that we have talked about today, one thing I would love somebody to go out with is, it is important for you to take good care of your mental health. Your mental health really matters the most, because it powers your tomorrow. It powers your reasoning. It powers your decisions every single day. So remember, it is not being weak for you to express yourself. It is being human. So for today, I would say I will end here. I appreciate so much for those that have come through messages, and still looking forward to those that would love to come through next week, Thursday, because We will be expecting you next week, Thursday. We'll be expecting your views. We'll be expecting your contributions. We'll be expecting you to testify and encourage somebody out there that truly, my friend, you can overcome. That's why we are calling this program, I Overcame. Next week, Thursday, 16 hours, Litovia TV. For those that would love to call, the same number is on the screen. Those that would love to message me after this program, you can still message and we'll get back to you. Because it is important that we know that your well-being is protected, your health is protected, everything else about you is secured and safe, because we need you alive. Let's forget about the silence thing. If you feel there's someone else that you would love to talk to out there, mental health specialists, health professions, reverends, bishops, please confide in them. So, like I said, when I started, this is Mercy Chipepo, aka Mercy Habakkuk, because that's what you will find on most of next week. From me to you, it's bye-bye and have a blessed night.
Oh yes. Naisane papu papeniko nalila sana pafula papeni ndalepo nalila sana pafula papeni ndalepo.